Hey, look, I'm going to give you my growth plan to reach $25 million in sales in wealthy commercials. When I first started this business, I had a goal of 250 grand in my first year. I said to myself, if I'm able to sell $250,000 worth of product and it cost me $100,000 to produce, I'm going to be left with 150 grand and I can live a nice life. My mentor told me you have to multiply that by 10 because whatever goal that you're going to aim for is going to be 10 times harder than you think it is to achieve. So may as well go big from the outset. It'll expand your horizon, and there you can meet your true goals, because whatever goal you had yesterday is not as big as it's going to be today. So why not start big from the get-go? So I opened up that goal from 250,000 times 10 to 2.5 million. I remember sitting in my bank when I went to go open up my bank account for the company. I told my banker, he says, what is your expected sales? And I said, $2.5 million, sir. He looked at me and he laughed. And I said to him, why are you laughing? He says, I don't think you're going to do $2.5 million. I said, sir, mark my words. I will come back to you with $2.5 million on this sheet. Mark my words. Fast forward 3 years later, God willing, this year, we are on target not only to hit the $2.5 million, but to smash through it. And the only reason why I'm able to do that is because I set my goals high from the get-go. So guess what? I attained my goal. So what's the next step? If you understand anything that I teach and you've been following me for a while, you got it. 2.5 million times 10 equals $25 million. This is the new target, but it's not just a nice target. I'm going to show you methodically how we're going to get there and how you could implement this in your business, and you could start thinking 10x, start going big, and start achieving what you were put into this world to do. Check this out. $25 million. My average product is, you have to work backwards, by the way. You first have to figure out the math. It's nice to have a goal, but you have to figure out how to get to it. $25 million. Our average product that we sell at Wealthy Commercials is about 15,000 bucks. So that means I have to make 1,600 deals a year, which is roughly 1,600 shoots, video shoots and projects per year. All right. So if you break that down even further, 1,600 shoots per year divided by 300 working days a year equals 5.5 shoots per day. You see how it's starting to get tangible? It's starting to get bite-sizable. All right. Now, how are we going to get to that? How are we going to get to 5.5 shoots per day? Because now we're averaging around 2 to 4 shoots per week. I'm talking about multiplying what I'm doing here by 10, right? So how we do it is we come up with new projects for a larger market. I've been going very niche. When I first started my business, I went wide, and then I went niche. We figured out that niche. Now I could figure out all the things that I learned for that niche, and I could start to apply it almost over every single niche in the entire business to business world. So we're going to take our product that we've honed in for one industry, and now we're going to multiply it over many industries. All right. So new products, new services for a larger market. Next, 30 sales people at one deal each per week. So if I have 30 guys per week, I'm doing 30 deals per week, and that means I'm hitting 6 times 5 equals 30, right? So I'm hitting my 30 deals per week. If you miss that, let me back it up. In order to hit 5.5 shoots per day, let's just call it 6. I have to do 6 shoots per day times 5 days equals 30 deals a week. If I have 30 salespeople doing one deal each per week, I'll be able to hit my target of 6 shoots per day, which is my 25 million bucks. I already have 3 salespeople here. I need to 10x my sales force. You see what's going on here? Everything has to be 10x. Once we do that, we're going to grow our referral and online strategy. My new product that I'm going to be launching soon, you're going to see it. It is ridiculous. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's my personal favorite sales tool that I use myself every day to build my business. I'm going to give you a hint. It's all around testimonials. Testimonials is the biggest number one selling thing that there is on planet Earth. It establishes trust. It makes you believe in the client. It makes you believe in what you're about to buy. It takes the risk out of it because somebody else did that risk for you. So we're going to enter into a very powerful referral system that's going to self-generate leads. All right. Number 2. Online strategy. We have learned so much through doing online strategy for other clients that we're now going to take everything that we've learned. We're going to apply that online strategy to ourselves and blow up. All right. Next, grow internal infrastructure. Obviously, with all this growth, I'm going to need secretaries. I'm going to need transportation people. We're flying people all over the country. I'm going to need the best talent, the best editors, the best videographers, the best social media marketing people. So we're going to have to grow our internal strategy, our internal infrastructure. Next, give a lot of charity. Once I do my $25 million in sales, I'm projecting I should be left with about 10 million bucks in net profit. If I do that, guess what? 2 million of that goes directly to charity, baby. So get ready for that. All right, next, $25 million. My next step after that, may I be satisfied? I'm put in this world to work. It says the man was put into this world to work, not to relax, not to chill out. And that's what I plan to do. Once I hit my $25 million goal, which I am projecting 3 years out, is I'm going to multiply it by 10. $250 million per year. Out of that $250 million, I'll be left with roughly, let's call it 40 million in profits, and I'm going to roll that all into real estate. I'm going to buy myself $120 million real estate and watch what happens to the charity factor after that, baby. All of this to say is you got to think big, people. You got to think growth. Do not think in addition. Everybody wants to double their business. You're not going to get anywhere by adding one extra client. You got to think in these 10x terms. That's why I was able to grow my business so quickly, because I'm multiplying, not adding. You should start doing it too. If you need advice on this, please reach out to me. I'm happy to offer it. God bless, and go build your businesses, people.